Here. Good morning, y'all. I'm gonna let a few of y'all come in. I want to ask y'all something, and I want y'all serious opinion. Like, I want to know y'all serious opinion about something. Like, put all the BS aside. If you hear you a troll, put BS aside. Everybody put it aside. I want to know. Like, I'm just curious about something. Here, legend. Good morning. Here, take a look. Good morning, Terry James. So I just want to know, how do y'all feel about ADHD medication? Serious opinion. Like, how do y'all feel about it? And uh, like, if a kid has to take it. Hey, Tiara. Like, this is my seat, girl. Remember, y'all can't see me because my phone. I have it on the thing. So what is your alternate? What is your alternate situation as far as a child if they needed to help stay focused in school, even after trying the natural route first? What is your next move? My son didn't like it. It would stop him. It, if we stopped him, wait, my son didn't like it. We stopped him. He's been fine. So, Aiden, we'll just say, okay, it's about Aiden. Aiden was taking his medication during the school year last year, and it was helping him stay focused, meaning like he wasn't running out. He is mildly autistic. Like, I haven't shared this with y'all. Here I am sharing it, and he wasn't running out of class. He was staying focused, and the only thing I would he wasn't the only thing that like affected as far as it was he was either not hungry, um, and then when he had came home from school, he was kind of sleepy, but then he kind of started it wore off. He only takes like a little bit, right? And so now we wanted to try something. I His father wanted to try him not on it, as far as coming in the school year, because they said don't give it to him in the summer. And so I didn't. The only thing different this week is that I did not. He's been eating school food. She said I see he changed his diet. He's been eating school food. That's one thing that's been different. He's been eating school food this week. Um, so but his, he's in school now, and he didn't take it in the summer, of course. But now he's back to doing his same. We tried to give it a break and see if he would adjust, being that he's older and he's kind of going back into the little things. Understandable, Miss Davis, that is short anyways, but it is extreme. It's to the point to where it's more than just focusing. Um, as far as I'll share my opinion over the phone. Okay, Tiara, yeah, please do, because voice record me, because I'm like really, I feel like I'm just, I be stuck sometime because I'm just like, if Aiden, they gotta send him home because he's either a danger to other kids or himself, like the running. Like I said, y'all, I work with kids with autism and stuff like that, and so that was something that we always had a problem with. It was, of course, it was a what is it called, y'all? A rec center for just kids with autism. I mean, disabilities and stuff. But so even though they have stuff in place, as far as Aiden, if he gets overstimulated and things like that, but he also it's just I just how do I? What's the next step? Like I just be feeling like, what's the next step? I'm about to cry. Sorry, y'all. Like I'm being real vulnerable with y'all because I don't share this shit because people like to make fun of my kids. But yeah. So like I just don't know what the next step is. Sorry, y'all. Medication makes her feel not there sometimes. See, when he was on it for a little bit during the school year last year, he was interacting like he was playing with people and interacting with people, and it's like now I gotta worry about little things like, you know, I just don't know what the next step is. He does therapy at school too. To be with him through the day to help him. He has a caseworker, and everything. It's just, I guess, because I'm thinking of everything. Like, no. I want him to be able to not. I want him to be able to just like learn everything. I want him to be able to get the information, get the knowledge that he needs when it comes to school. ADHD and she said that I don't know the stages of this stuff, but it's just like my. She said he has mild autism, so maybe that's my fault. I don't read up on everything like that kind of stuff, but yeah. I'm genuine. My son has ADHD in this struggle. I can give you some tips that help us. Yes, please. And it's like you can't you can't make promises to him. That's another thing. Like I was just talking to the principal. Like you cannot make promises to Aiden, and you don't. It has to be. You can't make promises and expect him not to hold you accountable. Um, you can't say like I'm gonna take you here, I'm gonna take you there because he's expecting like, okay, if I do this at school after school, I'm gonna get this, and if I don't get it, then I'm gonna go back. And he just goes back to doing what he does. You have to get him an IEP. Y'all, we didn't have so many meetings at the school. They do keep him. It's just been, today it's just been really bad. Autism and what did I say? I cannot think. Autism and ADHD. So not for autism. Someone asked what the diagnosis was. Are you okay? Just hit his head. Come here. You okay? Are you done eating? I don't want to homeschool him. I don't want to take that away from him. I don't want to take that away from him. But thank you for your advice. But I just don't want to take that away from him. Him being able to get out and interact with kids his age. Like there's a little girl over here that goes to school with him. She was in his class last year, um, and he became really good friends with her. And her dad was. I met him at the pool, and he was so happy to see his daughter. She was quiet to see her interact with somebody, and it was Aiden. Yeah, he needs interaction. He needs that social. He may get overstimulated, just need different ways to let off energy. It may be time to look into a different school. He might need to go to a separate center that that caters to autism. But again, it's something that I share more detail on over the phone. Okay, Sierra. I know, I do. I just felt like, I didn't know. I just don't know what to do next, as far as everything. It's like, do I go back to his medicine, or I know, or do I just, like, do you just thug it out? Like, really don't truly know what to do. Yes, they do have a classroom, and he does go to it. Like, Aiden rotates just like, see, Kaylin rotates because that's how they do fifth grade. Like, they rotate classes. Aiden is like similar to that. He rotates. He stays in his class for a short period of time, and then he goes to another class. Like, he does that. So he does rotate. Okay, God's child. Thank you. Yes, send me some referrals, Yvette. One other one. I thought you was done eating. Both of my kids are. I notice when they take long breaks from it, like that, it takes them off track, and it's hard to get if back back to it when restarting. I'd rather talk in private to you if that's okay. Yes, you can message DM me, because I would like to know. And I'm keeping what I say to a minimum. I'm not trying to make it about anybody else, or any other situations and stuff like that. I'm just, as a parent, I'm curious. I don't want to keep just going off of everybody else's opinion. Not everybody else, just y'all. I don't even know how to say this. Like, I just don't know what to do in this situation. Can you don't do that? Like, just to hear that he's not able to learn, that just, I don't know. I guess I just broke down. I was like, man, this shit's irritating. Like, he's not able to even sit down and learn the basic kindergarten materials and stuff like that. Like, and I want him to learn. I want him to be, because like they was telling me, like, there's different levels to it, and like when I was talking to them, and I want him to be able to still get the knowledge that he needs to get, but I need him to also know, right from wrong, what you don't do at school, and stuff like that. I'll message you, Jazz. Been there, done that. On Facebook, if you like, I'll give you more insight. Okay. They have a sensory room at their school. Okay, yeah, you can message me. Yeah, whew, like the whole structure. I agree. I agree. He needs it has to be consistent too. That's another thing. It's like here he has, and I agree. I'm gonna just say I agree. He's probably overwhelmed because kindergarten expectations are high. Sorry, I was reading that. Higher from when he is in pre-K. He's probably need time to adjust. Just consider your resources. Okay. It's um, hold on, I got an email. Jesus, people get on my nerves. Get on my fucking nerves. Sorry, y'all. Hey, lipstick pimp. No, I'm just curious, like, cause like I just want to know what's the next best move as far as Aiden, or what should I do? Like, I just want a few opinions, maybe some advice, anything like what to do as far as should I put him back on his medication? Like, and it is more so, and it's hard because it's like especially when two parents don't see eye to eye with certain situations. My phone is my front screen's broke. Only my back screen works. I have to hold my phone, but I can't read y'all comments. Put him on a med. Philip is not his doctor. Does it make him sleepy at school? No, no, cause he never took naps. He didn't take naps in pre-K. He would just lay there. Okay, Natasha. He got on him at 3. And like you see a difference, and that's why I'm sitting here. I'm like, I want to know like what everybody like. I want to know what other parents that dealt with this situation have done. Like someone said, change his diet. Like the change in his diet this week is that um, he ate school lunch. So that's one big change in his diet. As far as what he ate, I don't want to put when I pack his lunch, I don't want to put stuff in. So I don't. Well, I'm saying what he ate, but I don't know if he ate the school lunch because that was the main reason. I told his teacher to be checking sometimes because Amaya's not in that lunchroom no more because Amaya's in second grade, and so she used to go over there and say try this or eat this, or she'll help him get something that he was familiar with, and so hopefully he's eating the lunch. I just got an email and I sent um, I think I sent Aiden with the biggest snack today from his caseworker. She was saying like he's saying he want more food, and I'm just like, oh my god, because I sent them with 2 snacks. It's usually like an orange and like today it was like an orange and popcorn or whatever something this morning, and then it was something else. So I sent him a lunch container and then a snack in a bag so that he can have because she said she felt like he was getting overstimulated because he was hungry and it was taking too long throughout the day. And so I sent him another one and another water bottle. He lost his water bottle again. It's both. It's behavioral and having trouble concentrating. He doesn't sit still. I told the principal to have him call me. Um, Today he's been running out. Luckily their door is locked, so that's something that I love about this school is how their doors are. There's double doors. Like he couldn't go through it if he wanted to, because you have to push the button from the other side to let somebody out. And he just been running out, and and then like I said, it's other stuff like kids like he's thrown stuff. He's literally been out of his classroom. Thank you. Like I don't, I haven't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying my hardest not to cry. Um, I haven't shared this with y'all because like more in depth with it because I feel like it's a really touchy situation. And there's people. Of course, I say like there's people here that just genuinely hate me, and so I just be afraid to share some stuff, and but I feel like I needed another outlet. I needed to know from somebody else. No, it's not about him. It's not about their dad. I'm talking about Aiden. Like I just don't know what I should personally do. He does have a behavioral plan, and he sees a behavioral therapist too. Uh oh. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have nothing to do with him. It's just more so like, what should I do? Like, I just don't know what to do in this situation. Same stuff executed in order for discipline at home. Like at home, I have had some problems with him. Um, you know, but I was good with. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm his mom. I don't know. I was really good with redirecting him with certain situations, and he don't. But Aiden never just run away. Even when he's with me, he don't. Oh, you closed it. He don't run away. Like if we're at the store, I let him walk. He'll hold hands, like crossing the street and stuff like that. He don't just run away. Oh, okay, because my baby daddy also got mad about meds, but his ass wasn't there, so did my family. So I did what needed to be done. And that's why I'm saying, like, this is why I came here, because I just wanted to know, like, who else dealt with this and what was your solution to the problem? Like, how did you handle it? Yes, bonnet begins. So I had he is on. So he is on a small dose. He has a small dose medication. He doesn't have a big dose. I didn't want something that's going to be like a long term like effect. It was enough to where, during the time, if I give it to him at the right time frame, um, it's enough to. And I was wait. That's when he was taking it. I was waking up at 5:30 so that I can make his breakfast, and he has it by 6 before 6, and I gave it to him at 6. It was benefiting him for a certain period of time to focus during the learning process. And like, he's not up running around during lessons, story time, all that stuff. Thank you. Children think as children. I thought about that too, and that's why he goes to that other classroom. He does okay. He told me today that but today he hasn't been wanting to go to no classroom. So he didn't want to go to nowhere, not even to like stuff he likes, like PE, like activities. That's another thing. That's why we keep him in activities and stuff to keep him engaged. But he didn't want to go to none of that today. He didn't want to go to no activities. He didn't want to go to even like his small classes. It's just been hard to get him focused. And like I said, it's the running out. That's just. I mean, it's been, it's like a part of me is like, okay, I'm glad that my older kids is there. Um, Last year he used to run to Amaya's class. Amaya's not on the first floor no more. She's upstairs, and that's where he used to go to for comfort. Was to his sisters. So that's another reason why I asked for him to be separate from Ava, because he ran to Ava classes before too, because their classes were like right next to each other. But you know, he just I don't know. He just it's hard. And this is a side that I just don't share with y'all. Y'all may look at me like, oh, why she looks so frustrated? Why she so? And it's just it'd be a lot that I just don't share because I'm already getting punched on, and it's just like I be trying to just stay, trying to keep a clear head with everything. Yeah, it is, and a lot too. It comes with it's just yes, it's a lot. Yes, yes, Mel Doll, he does. And we have another meeting coming up. We have a meeting every 6 months. Started with hold on. Ever since, no issues with that. Really? We do evaluation. They do them every 6 months. Well, it was 3 to 6 months, and we have one coming up. It's this month. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. I'm really not trying to. I just, as a parent, you just, God, when you feel like you're just like at the end of the line, and you're just like, fuck, what else do I do? You just don't know what else to do. Sorry, I'm not trying to cry. I'm trying to read. He is in sports. Yes, he is. He didn't even want to go do even anything today. Like they had PE today. Okay. Yeah, I understand that, Christine. I've been there with the potty training situation. Was ABA therapy every day after school? Really? What is ABA? What is ABA therapy after school? Only thing that he does here, he does not do behavioral at home no more, because it was a lot. Like it was conflicting with speech, and it was just a lot of running into each other, and like the time frames when they were available. So he does behavioral at school. He does multiple therapies at school, and then here he just do speech. Thank you, lipstick pimp. A male this whole life, I get it. And it's like, I mean, Aiden will sit down and eat his food, but he's always the first one up. Like he's the first one that finish all his food, and he's done, and he's up and he's going and doing his own thing. Lately, he hasn't been like, at home. Like I watch and see what things he do different. Um, he doesn't really, he plays with his sisters to a certain extent, but then he gets tired of them and he prefers to have my phone or something like that, and play Candy Crush because he don't that phone messed up, but he uses mine, and he'll play like Candy Crush, or he'll come in here and play like in the living room and play with Legend. But he will prefer to go to his room and watch TV or something. So you need a support group first so that you can manage you, so that you can pour into Aiden. I agree to that. He wasn't off when he. Wait, she said what? Had him walking like a zombie. He wasn't himself. Really? Thank you. Yes, I agree. She said, I truly feel they're the smartest kids on earth, and look at it as the learning differences different. Yeah, I do agree with that. Is it? But is the ABA? She said it's after school. All his like things that he get at is at school. So like, will I have to go through his doctor again and get that situation? Like, is that for after school? But will it conflict with speech? Have you considered allowing Phillips to do 1 week on, 1 week off? It could be he needs more interaction with his father. Yeah, I've considered that, but he can't. They can't do that. Stop trying to push religion on Jasmine. 3 weeks of going. Really? Okay, so it's like behavioral. I would say because he was doing behavioral at home. It just was conflicting, and they couldn't put it on other days, and he could not, like, he already has, like, he gets up, and I've seen it at home when he does speech. He has a hard time because he takes breaks during speech therapy, and she always brings bubbles, and he takes bubble breaks, and so I've seen how he is, like, and I can only imagine it's probably 10 times worse. He's in a school setting. He gets antsy and want to get up, and I have to redirect him several times too because I sit and watch when he do therapy. I mean, I don't watch all the time. I kind of just be here so that if she do need help getting him to settle down. Yes, he does. It's not. I don't know. They said it's mild autism. Since school started last year. Well, he's not on it right now. It's too much to type in the comments. Okay. Puzzles, iPads is good for. That's probably why he's always on my phone. Puzzles. I haven't. We haven't done puzzles in a while. He likes the magnetic blocks that we have. He likes to do those. We'll run with it and talk shit. I know, lipstick pimp. I'm doing okay. or half days at school. They won't do. Oh, I don't know if it's the same thing, but they wouldn't do it as like if it's within this program that like he in now for speech. They wouldn't do none of that stuff at school. They did it at daycare, but they won't do it at school because I guess school has their own situation and plan at the school. To adjusting it. When you say adjusting it, what do you mean? Have I cut out sugar and carbs? Like I said, the only thing this week he's had. No, no. Do you want more? You can't have the whole bowl. I'll make a mess. He's been eating school food this week. I haven't packed any like sugary stuff for snack. Well, I don't know because fruit has sugar in it, and I have packed fruit. I don't know. Maybe I can try. I could do a trial run, but snacks is not cheap. Hell, now they want me to pack 2 extra ones. So I could do a trial run as far as his snack situation and see how he adjusts to it if he eats it, because he will. If he doesn't like something, he will leave it in there. That will try to use that against you. I know. I worked in ABA. It helps him so much. But will they be able to do that at school too, or is it like how it is with school stuff now? Hey, don't do that. It's something you can discuss with the doctor because every situation is different. Okay. He has a checkup coming up anyways at the doctor's office because I just feel overwhelmed and I just, sometimes I just feel like I need to get King out checked and make sure everything's okay. I took my son off of meds when he was 5. He's 12 now. He's 12 now and doing everything they said he would do. He gets ABs. I fought for him hard when he was little. Yeah, he gets occupational therapy. If you can, there's autism speaker amazing programs. Okay, I'll look that up on the internet. It's okay. No, I have my computer. It's just my computer's in the room and I'm on my phone. So it like I can see y'all. I just have to turn it around. But thank you though. It's okay. Thank you though. Hey, what'd you do? He just got this social worker. Like his stuff just went into effect this year. Yeah, we all need prayers. Hyperactive. I don't allow her to have sugar or juice. Lots of green vegetables, therapy cuts, TV, overstimulating cartoons. When you say overstimulating cartoons, like what kind of cartoons could be overstimulating? What? Don't do that. Why? Yeah. No, I don't have a P.O. box. You can't pray ADHD and autism away. No, I know that. No, I know you can't pray that away. That's let me see. Oh, no. That's a part of him. Food is difficult for me. There's only three things my son will eat on a good week. He goes through food. Aiden, he's been doing better with, stuff because he eats. That's something I could get, like, when it comes to being picky. Here, Legend. Like, I just, I would tell him, like, just try it. He'll try food. So if I put, like, green beans, he likes certain salads. What is it? Are you sleepy? He likes certain salads. Um, he likes the Caesar salad and the Southwest salads. So he does like certain foods more than Ava. Have you tried looking into eliminate certain things from his diet? Yes, I have. I mean, I'm not gonna say that we've done it fully this year, cause I would be lying to y'all if I said that. But I have considered it. Like that's something that I looked up on. I looked that up on Pinterest. Like what can I feed a kid that has autism? Like I've looked some stuff up because, but even though it's expensive food wise, so I get off that table. But I would do anything that's best for what's best for him. That's me being honest. Thank you, Taylor. Okay, Maria. Maria, message me right now. I don't think it's more so he doesn't like the teachers because he did this last year. This was before he had his, everything put into place to where they don't. Because at first they were sending Aiden home early. Aiden was coming home, and that was more so because they didn't have their school. It's fairly new, so they didn't have a lot of stuff as far as the IEP caseworkers. They didn't have that at the school. They had to hire somebody. But they didn't have a lot of stuff at the school, especially after COVID. So they had to rehire people, and plus the school is new. But I think it's just Aiden did this even in daycare. Aiden got kicked out of daycare because of this, and when he got kicked out, I know it's probably everyone's like this is messed up. I took Ava home too. Um, it was just a month left in daycare, and I just took them both home. Especially DHA and his vitamin D. Call the school and tell them if you could talk about adjusting the IEP to include more therapy. Okay. Thank you, Talia. I will. You just drank it all. Do you want some more? Here. Karate. Just depending on what works for your schedule, what he needs. Oh, okay, Aisha. I've heard that Coco Melon one is one. He don't watch Coco Melon. I took that away when people kept telling me about how bad Coco Melon was for kids. Here, where's my cup? Did you drink my water? Oh, I don't have none. Get mama water right there. Get the cup. Get mommy cup. Oh Lord. Take a butt. Get mama cup. It's under the Lord. Hold on, y'all. Let she drink it. You drink my water? Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let me get him some more water. He didn't drink mine and his. Yeah, can I have my cup? Thank you. Look, I put some of yours. Just, girl, what are you talking about? Hold on. What's in the 20? Oh, I was ignoring that person. The strength and weather to weather through the storm. Because my baby came from a long way. Yeah. You gonna spill? Oh, where? Oh, pick it up. Don't hit your head. Don't hit your head. I really do appreciate y'all's advice everybody's giving me. Because I was really coming in here like, nothing's too late. I was really like trying not to cry, but at the same time, I didn't really want to share it. But then it's just a lot of people that go through this, and I just like, I just need some advice. Their classes, I think like what 18 people or something like that. I'm not sure. Like it's all is. I know it was like eight. It's the classes usually range from 18 to 23. You definitely support group. My baby has a disability, and I felt it was my fault, but it's 2 years to really. It took years to really to realize my baby learns different. I had to learn patience. I had to learn patience too, especially with Aiden. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I do have moments that I'd be like, oh my God, I know he just heard me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But I'm still learning. No, I don't think Coco Melon is educational. Now Gracie Corner and all the new stuff. What is her name? Rachel, Miss Rachel. Those are. They said Coco Melon. I know there was more stuff to it, like it was teaching kids to do stuff like cry, howl, and do things that we don't want them to do, whenever they don't get what they want. He's really good at it and let him do that as an outlet. Okay. Okay, I think that's a good idea. He likes sports. He really likes sports, whether no matter what it is. The fact that he's really good at soccer. So him getting to rip and run around, he loves that. Well, that's in his main class. She said it's only 8 kids max. So I don't know how many kids is in the other classroom. It's probably just because my kids. I really don't know because my like my kids tell me like they know when something's wrong with Aiden. There's only 2 kids that they hear on because all the teachers have what are those things called walkie talkies, and the older two always say they hear something about Aiden or I guess another child that's there, so they know. And they say sometimes like when they see him like doing something bad, they help redirect him too and tell him. Of course, Amaya is different than Caleb. You're gonna get a different personality from each one. Um, Sierra, okay. Amaya is more so like, Aiden, you better stop doing that. And then you have Kaylin like, okay, Aiden, you can't do this. If you want to do this, you need to go do this. Of course, she's older, so she's really better with redirecting. Amaya she's like a second dang mama. But thank y'all for tapping in and giving me y'all's advice and just being here because I literally was just I just didn't know who else or what to do next. It's like, dang, you want your kid to get the best education as possible, but it's like, is medication your only, resources, your last resource, your last outlet, just so that they can get that education? And they're sitting down in school, they're not running, they're not hitting, they're not throwing stuff, because I didn't went through all that. And at first, before he had his plan in order, Aiden was just going to. I feel like Aiden is the reason why they did what they did this year. Like they have a sensory class now and stuff like that. They would just take him to another classroom, and our principals are really, and that's why I do love this school. The principals are really, really involved, especially the male principal. He Aiden doesn't. That's another thing. Aiden will test you if you are a woman. He will test his limits to how far he can push you if you are a woman. If you don't stand your grounds and let it be known, because us women, we like to, when kids feel like they get in trouble, we want to cuddle, let them lay on us, and that's what I had to stop doing. So like when Aiden get in trouble, no, I'm not gonna baby you. You need to go do what I said to do, and then you need to either go to your room and sit down and think about it, and we'll talk later. Aiden, he likes to, I want to lay on you and stuff like that. Like that's how he is. And the male principal, he doesn't allow that. He's more firm with him, and that's how Aiden built a really good bond with his pre-K teacher last year. It was a woman. He built a really good bond with her. No, it was it was clip-ins. I did the video. It was clip-ins. The front part was my hair. It was clip-ins. A lot of people thought it was a wig. It was my hair. My hair and clip-ins in the middle, in the back. But yeah, that's why he built a really good bond with his pre-K teacher. I did several meetings with her. She was really on it. His kindergarten teacher she's getting on track. She's making her folder for him and everything, like how this pre-K did. Um, and she was on it to a T, to where she documented how much food he ate. Even when he was on his medication, she documented how much food he ate. If he was sleepy one day, but she when I told her you have to hold your ground with him and stuff, She just didn't say she did that. Aiden was still, he's still attached, like, he wants to hold her hand and stuff, but she held her ground and he started respecting her more. So I did see a difference with that. Never said Aiden. No, I just, oh, Lipstick Pimp, you wasn't in the live stream. He's mildly autistic. Lipstick Pimp, you wasn't in there at the beginning when I said that. I just told y'all today that he got diagnosed with that as well. In a form for the school to fill out. I did fill out all those forms. I had to fill out a form. I had to send it to the school. Oh, it was just such a. It's so frustrating when they fax machines don't be working. I had to drive all the way to the doctor's office. Yeah, Lipstick Pimp. Stop. Thank you, Lipstick Pimp. School for, because so many young boys get put away because mental health is ignored. I agree with that. But I just wanted to tell y'all thank y'all for being here and giving me y'all's advice. I'm about to get off. And I'm gonna look into more stuff and research some more stuff for Aiden. But I just wanted to tap in and see what y'all's opinion is as far as that as well. Lipstick Pimp, can you message me on Instagram too? I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later though. Thank y'all.